Hello guys, today I literally got nothing else to do at all except for waiting to do my projects. So, how about if I do a ranking list? And this time to a show that is, well, 1 month ago was Remake, Disventure Camp 2. Now, it has been a long time since I wanted to do this, but now I am doing it. Yep, that's right. I'm about to rank all 14 casts from a previous remake, well, a previous beta to remakeable. So, yeah, aka players only. And if I have an opinion on Crystal, alright. She was alright, better than the beta, so yeah. And for Price intern, Marcus was good, Nia not so much. Now without further ado, let's get this regular started. Started off coming at last place. And I don't think it was this obvious for someone that I barely unrevivably did with dislike other than you. I'll admit him as a fashion dancer kind of makes sense, but all this dude ever does is just making sexist comments, being a hypocrite, and literally just doing some shit stuff, just saying stuff, shit stuff into his mouth. I tried so hard. I tried with this guy. But he's impossible to like. He's just an irritating asshole. He's just the same old prick ass, just like the beta. What I like about him? Well, three things. Him getting roasted by Kai, him getting punched by Maggie, and him getting poisoned by Yule. I mean, no, him getting poisoned by James. That's all I like from Yule. Other than that, I still dislike him, and he's one of the worst characters from season 2. So, yeah, he could fuck off. Coming in number 13 is Carol. Yeah, I'm still not a big fan of Carol. She is still honestly the same old character from the beta. Just a full Karen, unlikable, and annoying. Oh man, I'll give one credit. Her love thing with all the vicious animals are kind of amazing. And it's probably the one thing that I found likable for Carol. And hey, I would have been fine with her as an early boot. I mean, she could have went off being very neutral and caring. But nope, y'all decided to bring her back again and make her more literally irritating. Yeah, honestly glad she got evacuated for an injured leg. What do you want me to say about this guy? Kai's alright, he's just a character who's just there. I mean, he's chill, he's cool, and I mean, his design is just sweet. I like his relationship, his mini relationship with Maggie, which in this character I'm gonna get to. And him roasting on Yule is just amazing. That's the one that I like about Kai. Now, Maggie as a character, I am so surprised how the remake actually let her be a character for once. And her beta, she's just a character who is just there, just nothing except for being Lake and Rose's friend, having an annoying voice and a weird, awkward design. This one, she's just cute. And I like the way how the writers actually, fix things with Maggie, let her be her character to have confidence, to defend herself from bullies like you, and to stand up with people who are in harm's way, like Hunter, into that question battle. Now, she would be ranking a bit high on the list if she wasn't out early. It would be interesting for her to at least make it at least a little bit farther, but that's just the elimination order, and they're not fixing it, so I'm gonna allow it. We head on to the top 10 where we got Oliver. Oliver is decent enough to be as a contestant and an intern. The one thing they fix on him is just his hallucination. He literally predicted it very avoidably and still make his team lost instead of him, doing this and stuff. He just literally go insult the people to show them that he couldn't be, weakful or strong enough to, compete to this game. And him to be first boot, but keep as an intern, like Blue Coin. And I gotta say, it's just literally the beta again. And I like his bonding with him and Crystal. It's just literally the best part I could think of for him. So yeah, Oliver is just decent enough, but he's literally bland and really invisible in All Stars. You're surprised how she wasn't ranked this low. Rhea into this season, and only this season, is what that I honestly don't dislike her. I like her commitment in the game. She's all like, she's trying to, do something for her to make it at least far. And she knows about the selfish, the betrays, and the whole shebang. That's the one thing the beta didn't really do to her character. So yeah, I guess I kind of like Rhea onto this season. Yeah, a little bit. I don't like her, but I don't dislike her. I like her little bonding with Rosa a little bit until she betrayed her like an idiot. And I like her brainwave to sabotage James and Aiden for telling Aiden that James was using him. On the Mount Maze, Rhea is really trying to, do something for her character, for her to make it far, even though she had to sabotage and betray people. That doesn't work well in the few episodes where she goes a little bit way too far, and she's honestly so irritating. Also, that thing where she put her face really to the screen, really close to the screen, is just terrifying. Just ill, no. All Stars literally just ruined her character so badly, and that's why she's one of the worst characters from a reality show. Coming in number 8, I have is Connor. Connor is actually a very good lad indeed. I get his part there, try to be cool with the kids and stuff, because he's the oldest one in the campus. Until when he gets to Rhea, he just tried to be, something to better, to have fun, to his age. And I found him and Rhea to be very cool and great. I don't see them as a couple at all. I just really thought they were friends. The only thing I have a little negative is him quitting so that way he could defend Rhea. I mean, that was kind of a stupid way to do that. But I can see their point. And I like the part where he just literally shoved down Rhea about all the sabotage things that she done. And for him to, make sure that Rhea could be cool and stuff. But fails anyway and just make it a bit of a fool. So yeah, I found Connor a very good character, and I actually found him a guilty pleasure in All Stars. So yeah. Number 7 I have is Tess, and Tess, she has a good character arc story that she has. Have a very, very depressed life and stuff. Her backstory being as an orphan, and her arc bonding with Hunter and Allie. It's just amazing, despite her becoming the weakest one out of the trio. Her literally sacrificed her game to defend Allie was just amazing. Unfairly, but amazing. It just showed Tess how amazing, how a good friend she was with Allie, and also with Hunter as well. And number 6 we have is, surprisingly, Allie. Now, I wasn't a big fan of Allie in the beta, but in the remake, they totally changed her character and still keep her voice actor from All Stars. Now, this has worked out better than her. She's a gamer girl, and with no love triangle thing, I found her and Hunter as a very cute couple. Despite them breaking it up in the Tom and Jake spin-off season 2, it was well done. I have nothing to say about Allie. It's just, she's a gamer girl, and her backstory about her grandpa is just amazing, and I don't know, I just found Allie an overhated character. Yeah, and I also found her overhated in All Stars because Jake is the one causing the chaos, not her. So yeah, I found Allie to be better than the beta and an overhated character. Along with the next person, well, we get to later. Now we head on to the top 5, with number 5 being as the best one out of the trio is Hunter. Now, they really changed Hunter so good, better than the beta. Just like Maggie, Hunter really changed the better to his writing. His game in this show is the social player, but a social player, which means a social failure. And I just found him the funniest one out of the show. Well, in the show. I like him better as this, better than a player. And he just admits himself because he thinks that he's becoming a player all because he kissed 2 people and he doesn't want to be that. And with him out of the love triangle, it's just very amazing, He gets to be friends with Tess and have a good relationship with Allie, despite them broken up. And I like his other bonding with other people like Maggie, Lake, and Rosa. And a little bit with Aiden. So yeah, Hunter really changed for the better, and I respect that. Just like what Bruno said, and well, in Face Favorites, Lake is easily a WAP queen both seasons. I do like one written better thing to her, well, personality thing. They still keep the dead about her parents though, but they did one thing. Instead of her doing like homeworks until the middle of a show, she's a writer. Yep, a writer. And her bonding with Maggie, Rosa, and Ada is just amazing. And a little bit with Hunter. I found her writing to be, well, the best one out of everyone, you know? She doesn't really know how to stand up to her parents. And she literally showed everyone who was boss and who was everything. So pretty much that's all I got from Lake, you know? She has the best written story out of everyone. Now with her new wig and her new battle, she pretty much went off to a banger. Despite her becoming Rob, she's still cool. Number 3, I have my favorite trans, Aiden. Now for Aiden, he has, well, a better written story. Instead of him becoming like an emo in the beta, he is like a super fan of the show. And I have to be honest about all y'all, but out of everyone from this Venture camp, Aiden literally has the best design out of everyone. I mean, just look at him, the hair and the clothes and stuff, and his skin tone. He looks like he came from an anime show. And plus, his relationship with James is just an icon. Literally the best thing from the show. And to his basic arc thing and stuff. And I like the way, like, he did something, like bringing Carol to the Alliance so that way they could take down the Alliance with Maggie, Lake, and Rosa. However, James literally fucked it up because he despised Carol. And despite the one thing that they got in, they still managed to go very well to be a very good couple. Very weird, but better than you know who. Also, I got one thing for your people. Aiden is an overhated character, and I don't care if he gets hate or not. And even when he did something once in his life, y'all still hate him for no reason. Y'all wanted Aiden to be like this, but I don't get why. And just like Ali, I don't get why all y'all still keep on bitching on Aiden. He's literally the icon in this Venture camp, and to be honest, he's more just like Daniel Tiger, an overhated person who doesn't deserve that much hate on. So yeah, I just found Aiden to be very much of an icon in season 2. Just that. I mean, come on. It's not like he's gonna get eliminated in fans for his favorites. He's literally, you know, helping the fans out to their ways. So yeah, and Evie. We head on to the top 2 where our runner-up person, Rosa Maria. I'm surprised how Rosa ranked this far into this ranking list. And by the way, I just love her character form. You know, with her new sass, her new voice actor, her new cake. It's just amazing how a stand-up mother she is. You know, she can literally say stuff and literally say things that she will really just forget or regret that she done. And I do like her friendship with Lake and Maggie, and I guess a little bit with Rhea, even though she betrayed Rosa in the process by getting her out for unfair reason. And I like the fact how she helped both Rhea and James in the finale, you know, by both ways, you know. Rosa volunteered to be James' helper because there was literally no one else to root for him. And helping, well, Rhea to get out of the cave despite her betraying her. And I like her ending, you know, James win immunity, well, win the $1 million and, you know, give his half money to Rosa so that way he could, you know, let her have her future with Sophia, you know, let her have her future. I would put Rosa on number 1 if it hasn't been for this one character who is so popular. You know who it is. Yep, James Costa, the winner of season 2. Now this guy, he has a very, very, very good character arc. You know, he's just a selfish person who doesn't focus on the game, who doesn't care about nothing but his followers, and possibly use Aiden because he's popular. He made some ass point to his game, you know, not letting Carol to be in the Alliance and really just frame her for, you know, betraying stuff. He tries and tries and tries to get forgiveness from Aiden, but fell in the process. After the team swap, he decided to, you know, join with James. I mean, not James, he's James. I mean, with Yul. But betray him anyways because Yul was about to poison Aiden, so he decided to poison him back. and which is the most hilarious thing ever. I still dislike Yola. And I like the romantic thing with him and Aiden. It was literally the best part I like about the show and himself. James went out to be a selfish father to a very nice guy in the end. He regrets everything about what he did, after his followers and using Aiden. And a little forgive from Aiden, and to get his followers back, he actually won the show and won victory, And he actually won it with a very powerful way, by taking Aiden onto a trip and use his half money onto Rosa to, make a future for her daughter. So yeah, just like the beta, James is literally has the best arc out of everyone, and he's easily the best character from the Season 2 remake. Yeah. And that was my ranking list on the Disventure Camp Season 2 remake ranking. Tell me what you think about my list. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you have other opinions? Well, like and comments, share, subscribe. Until next time, see you later.